Good morning. Today I am bringing you the Wizard's Tarot. I did the draw today at 6:38 a.m. Today is December 18th, 2024. The day is Mercury Day, and the beads of the day are quartz, green avertine, mulvedite, lapis lazuli, and there are some other ones if you choose to invest yourself in knowing about this. Today, December 18th, 2024, a 2-9 energy, again, some kind of a retreat due to civic energy is upon us. And what does this mean? Well, the 9 of Pentacles is an earth element card in the minor arcana. It involves the two major arcana of Empress and Hermit. And basically, we're talking 6th house Virgo, the second Decan, which is Venus, and the energy that we have in our mutable 6th house. Right now, we are coming to terms with what is a choice that was made. And now, regardless of the possible outcomes, we must put one foot in front of the other and carry on with what we must carry on. We need to be diligent at this time, using our resources wisely. At the end of the line, it's your inner world here that matters. We are in a place where today, in particular, has a very highly feminine meaning. And our card, the Empress, that goes with the 9 of Pentacles, richly dressed in her garden. She's under pressure as she attempts to avoid being imprisoned for her functions. Right now, women have suffered a lack of independence over a long period of time. We've been led to believe that free will is something that must be decided in a masculine sense. We do have power, plenty of it, by retreating, by pulling back who we are from this toxic intention that at best has not been properly assessed. I don't know who decided that our energy is meant for only certain things, but Venus is applying at this time to Jupiter in the 6th house. Both are in detriment, so expect them not to act as benefics as we know it in astrology, but as malefics. We are reevaluating as external communications seem rather extreme. Just know we don't know anything until we do. The sun in Sagittarius in the 1st house, survival and self, how we manage in a physical sense rather than obsess over what you have control over. Perhaps it's time to settle in and seek higher knowledge, to become of service to those around you. The 1st house in Sagittarius, we are about to face highly organized restrictions, leading many to confusion as to why this is even necessary. Greed, I'm sorry to tell you, is a dis-ease, and we are seeing when we give this disease opportunity, it grows and takes over. Now, we've seen this energy before and must face what we have allowed to unfold. Wealth worship, a very serious problem in our system. Our second card is the King of Pentacles, again, an earth-based card. The first card was a mutable card, so kind of flexible in its thinking and how it goes forward. Our second card, however, King of Pentacles, is also earth, but it is fixed. It's not flexible. It involves our first house, third decan, and also it involves our first and second houses of our second house, fixed and movable objects. So I'm fully expecting many of us will have to very much pare down what we think we need at the store or from Amazon and a number of other places, as the stability of fixed earth has stepped into the frame. Do not forget, we have seen all the tricks. And our current leadership knows a few things. Yes, we've been led to see our current leader as a senile old man, capable of nothing. And, well, I will let that sit. I think that's a very poor assessment. I think that those who have made that assessment will find that he's very much done everything in his power to protect us along the way as things unfold. This energy involves Venus, as I said, that's in detriment, Mercury, which is in detriment, and our moon, our subconscious. Likely, there's some outmaneuvering going on as the incoming is being prepared. There is going to be a financial crisis upon us. If we thought our problems were bad for the last 4 years, we have a policy incoming that will tax us right into a depression. Everything we bring in from outside, that those who have not bent at the knee and kissed the ring will suffer and owe to get anything into this country. And maybe in some ways, that's better for us because we're going to learn how to live with less. Not that I want to by any means, but greed has said everything belongs to the most wealthy, to the billionaire. The costs of our everyday lives is about to get a lot harder. Punishment comes in many forms. Those of us who are seen as unworthy will be punished. And this is by purpose, but it's only punishment if you allow it to be. This, at one time, led to quite a bloody conflict in Russia, as the privileged were stripped from stem to stern in response to this very problem. And so, as I see it, perhaps it is time that we learn to live with less. We learn to be less greedy ourselves so that we can address at the very top a disease that's unfolding. We can't live in this unsustainable greed fest that's happening. The billionaires may want all the resources, but it takes resources for us to survive and feed their resources. So I think there's a little problem with the formula. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you for joining me on this day.